In honor of Labor Day weekend, I want to talk about one area of my construction career that is very frustrating, and that is the hiring and firing of employees. Part of my job is to build a team of construction leaders that work for me. And I'm struck by two things. One, the scarcity of applicants, and two, the low quality of applicants who are applying for jobs, even if some of these jobs pay six-figure salaries. These are high paying jobs and they don't require a college degree. So, where are all of the great candidates? In my experience, the strongest candidates are usually come from either union apprenticeship programs or vocational schools. That contrast highlights a bigger problem that the education and training available to most people entering the building trades, is just inadequate and it's badly in need of reform. So let's talk about the scarcity of applicants. That's due to really three things. One, demographics. The construction workforce is aging out. It skews older. Many of the tradespeople that are most skilled are skewing older, and younger people are not backfilling into these roles, and they're not learning from the older folks. Two, perception. Over the last 30 to 40 years, high schools and guidance counselors have funneled students into college as the only option that is respected after high school. So very few people even consider the building trades, even if the salaries are excellent. And three, immigration shifts. This affects me a little bit less here in New York, but a significant share of the construction labor workforce is historically coming from immigrant populations. So immigration patterns and policy changes and uncertainty for American immigrants has made this pipeline less steady. Now, in terms of the quality of candidates, this is really about the quality of education in America. There's a real education gap. High schools have often cut shop class, vocational programs, and applied math and geometry. These are the exact skills that are needed for a foundation in carpentry or metalwork or glazing. There's also a real training gap. Many candidates don't have formal apprenticeship exposure, so they show up with poor problem solving skills, weak technical basics, and bad job site habits. And lastly, there's a soft skills gap where people are graduating high school directionless, but also lacking the soft skills needed to be a professional in the 21st century. And that means poor communication, not being punctual, poor accountability, essentially the basics of professionalism. Now, we need reform in this space. We need hands on programs, stronger vocational and technical schools that treat trades education as seriously as we treat four-year degrees. We need apprenticeships and industry partnerships in many places like Germany and Switzerland and some of these countries in Europe that take manufacturing very seriously. Young people enter a dual track system in high school. It's part school and part apprenticeship. So they graduate high school highly employable by companies. The US system, by contrast, is very fragmented, and it's fragmented by schools and unions and employers, where really they should be coordinating to give young people a future. And education reform is needed in how we treat the STEM education. For the trades, math, physics, even basic computer literacy, all of this should be taught frequently in the context of building, not abstractly, not abstract geometry, but really thinking about, say, how wind loads matter to exterior glazing, or instead of, say, here's a parabola and you'll think of it as a philosophical concept. This is one of the most frustrating parts of my job. I'm trying to fill high paying construction jobs that don't require a college degree. And there's not a large pool of people with a lot of skill to choose from.